Hello, hi everyone. This is DMC speaking. We are looking at the market. We are particularly concentrating on one instrument, AUD/USD, Australian dollar against the US dollar. And as usual, of course, we start from the higher time frame, and my time frame in this case is the daily chart. I normally start when I'm checking the market. I normally start from the daily chart. Then I get to scale down to smaller time frames. So we start from the daily chart, then we are going to scale down into the smaller time frame so that we get to understand and perceive what is currently happening. So on the higher time frame, of course, the important thing is we are going to spot key levels. Of course, we've got key levels there, key levels of supply and demand, key levels of supply and demand. So we just spot them like that. Then currently where the market is there, currently where the market has reached there, that one is also a very sensitive key level. It's a very sensitive key level, so we spot it there. Then the other one, I think so far we spotted significant ones. we can't spot so many key levels, but I think even if we spotted that one as well, I think it can also be relevant. So this is so far we have spotted the key levels. Then on the daily chart, just to make someone understand what is currently happening, the market presently where it has reached, because we want to know where the market has been coming from, and we want to know where it is going and where it has reached and what it is about to do. This is what is important to us. So presently the market has been coming from the supply area, there, and it has been chasing the demand, because this is the demand area. And presently that is where the market has reached. The market has reached a very, very, very strong demand area there. So since the market has reached a very strong demand area, and we know that whenever market reaches a demand area, it is time for reversal, because bulls step in. Whenever the market reaches the supply area, the suppliers step in. So in our case, the market has reached the demand area, the demand key level, and that is presently where it is. It is just at the demand area. So now on the daily time frame, I think we have spotted what we wanted to see, what was important for us. Now let's scale down to the smaller time frame. The smaller time frame, I think we can scale down to the 4-hour chart and get to see any setups, any formations. If there's anything that is relevant. Of course, the 4-hour chart is also communicating the same, to say, okay, the market is presently at the demand key level. Okay, let's scale down to the 15 time frame, because personally I normally use the 15 minutes chart. I've got a strategy. I use the 15 minutes chart to draw trend lines. So currently the market has been observing a downtrend. So in this case, since this has been a downtrend, we can just draw our trend line channels like that. Then we just do the same. On the other side. So I think presently we can read that the market has been respecting this channel whilst making a bearish momentum, or making a bearish channel to the downside. It has been respecting this channel. So of course, in a channel, these are basics. In a channel, whenever a market reaches a support or a resistance, it reacts. So in our case, the market has reached one. So at this particular point, this is what we call a confluence. At a confluence, this is where more than one confirmation meet together to confirm with one decision. So in this case, this is a key level, and at the same time we also have a support. So remember, this is a strong demand key level zone. And presently the market has just reached the support of our channel. So in our case, we even know what we are anticipating. So what we are going to anticipate, what we are going to look out for in this week is this type of behavior in the market. We are going to expect the market to break out and retest this key level area. This key level zone, then push to the downside, and this will be our confirmation for a bearish market. But in the case of what we are anticipating, the bullish anticipation, this is the anticipation that we are currently anticipating. So early entries can be done for us who are anticipating for buy. Early entries can be done at the support, at the support area zone, as well as at the retest. So this is what we are anticipating. So having broken down the market the way we have broken it down, so let us look at the setup that we are trading, the setup that we are anticipating. So on the 15 minutes chart, this is a setup that we are anticipating. Of course, we have got the risk to reward ratio, and we are targeting the market. Up to that far. So for us swing traders who are going to calculate risk with calculated risk, this is a setup that we are anticipating. Having all that said, thank you so much for watching my video. DMC signing out.